And here is another set of colors for our color experiments. I have the PV19, the pink version, or Queen Rose as Daniel Smith call it. PV19 shows in other brands like DaVinci call it Red Rose Deep, and Sennelier calls his Rose Madder. On the camera there's very little difference between these pinks. In real life the Rose Madder it's slightly reddish, and then Red Rose Deep, and the cooler one is the Queen Rose. They all have pretty interesting dispersions. They move quite well. And I'm gonna try the lift test. I know these are probably staining, and this paper is not the best to judge, but you can still get an idea of how well the color lifts. So PV19 is a staining color. I don't expect much lift. As you can see, Sennelier came off a little bit, DaVinci almost nothing, and then Daniel Smith also. You can see very little white of the paper, and I'm scrubbing quite hard with this brush here. And also in the same family, kind of similar shade, different property as also this Queen Fuchsia, much more desaturated and dark. I use the Queen Pink from Daniel Smith, which is a PV42. I have a Rhodonite Genuine, also from Daniel Smith, and this one has that very interesting brown granulation. You can maybe see a little bit in that drop of paint that I drop in water. And then the Queen Fuchsia, that was a color one of our YouTubers here was using it in their palette. I forgot her name, and she inspired me to try it. Also these colors, very staining. Maybe this rhodonite we can remove a little bit more extra. I'm curious about the fuchsite. Yeah, you can still see a little bit of the white, but overall I would say think twice where you want to apply these colors. They're not gonna come out easy. Transparency wise, I'm surprised all of them are quite transparent, very little deposits on those dark lines. Layering, pretty much what I would expect from a transparent color. Very nice layering. I overdid it here with the Queen Rose. I just wanted to see how dark it gets. And Queen Rose from Daniel Smith also suffers from cauliflower. I use a lot of water with all the swatches, but I see most pronounced in this particular swatch. This alternatives one, it's just some paints I tried. Would I substitute them for the PV19? Probably not. The rhodonite with its texture, which most of the time I like texture in watercolor, but this one is nothing too interesting. The Queen Pink, I like the gradation I got here, but also it's kind of uneven texture. I don't quite call it granulation. I don't know how to call it. Yeah, not very impressed. And then the Queen Fuchsia, although I like the hue, I haven't really used it that much. Maybe because it seemed a little bit opaque. I can see now on the dark line that dark pigment. And also in this diluted stage, it looks very grayed out. So it kind of loses a bit of a vibrancy. I don't have a painting yet with these colors. I have a few dots that I squeeze in my palette to complete this. But I think it would be great for florals, and I know the Queen Rose looks great into mixes. Thank you for keeping up with the channel, and hopefully I'll get to post more videos more often. It's just a busy time with spring coming around and a lot of outdoor work. But thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.